Hello YouTube, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about quickly on the AR-15 Bravo company build that I made recently. An AR-15 build using Bravo company component and Aero Precision lower. But before I do, I just wanted to inform you that I set up a Patreon account. It's at patreon.com/EasyB Tactical. I'll put the link somewhere here in the video. If you're interested in our content, please remember to like, subscribe to the channel, and help us grow the channel by considering partnering and supporting through Patreon so that we can have enough to buy ammunition and perhaps additional firearms or products that are tactical related. Because all the things you see on these videos usually come from direct friends of mine who are collectors of my own collection. So no free ammunitions around here, and with the rising cost of ammunition and the shortage, it's getting a bit challenging sometimes to go to the range and run enough ammos to get a good sense of the firearm. So when you sign up for Patreon, there are 3 tiers as I mentioned. You will have access in general to high quality digital pictures that you can use as wallpaper. In addition, you have access to some behind the scene videos, preview of content, early releases of the video. So we'll see what makes sense as we go and improve depending on your feedback as well. But definitely that's what Patreon will give you: behind the scenes, early access to content, and high quality wallpapers, images, among other things. So take a look and see which year you want to join to support us. So I posted a video a few weeks ago on the components for this build, and I'll put a link somewhere here. This is an assembly I made recently. As I mentioned, I wanted a mid-length gas system AR rifle to have a better recoil than my short barrel rifle that I use primarily in my training and my shooting. And I figured I've always wanted to do a Bravo company, have a Bravo company rifle or have a Bravo company upper. So I went ahead and got the Bravo company BCM AR upper group. This is a A13 enhanced midweight, new version KMR. Let me see how they call it. It's a BCM AR enhanced midweight, 13-inch handguard with a 14.5 barrel from BCM. So it's a complete upper group. You get the handguard, the barrel, all assembled, everything assembled, minus the bolt charging handle and the bolt firing group. So on this build, I've also used the BCM stock kit, Gunfighter stock kit, which has this collapsible, adjustable stock with a different profile than the Magpul stock that I usually tend to run. The kit also came with the grip and the foregrip. I went with a color. I wanted a color combo. I'm trying to go a little bit. I was trying to do a different than just black gun, so I went with a wolf gray. It's called excuse me, wolf gray color. So it's a two-tone wolf gray and black. And my charging handle is a little more of a greenish color, but I think over time it's just going to fade. So let's go through the rifle from the front to the back and see what the components are. First of all, it's unloaded. It's been safety checked. It's clear. We do have some magazine on the table. One of them is loaded, and the other ones are not. So the upper group came in one piece, Bravo company upper group, with a standard bird cage muzzle device, not pinned, because I may replace it to put a Surefire or something ready for suppression. But so you have the Bravo company upper group, lightweight, it's a key mode rail, right? This is a key mode version, although I do have some M-lock. Mostly I've been running key mode and I'm fine with that. No fancy preference on the type of rail and handguards. I added a Bravo Company quick detach hole here for my two-point sling that I run from here to the stock. For weapon mounted light, I went with a Protrac, a Streamlight Protrac with dual switch, which installed towards the foregrip. And the way I position it is because I use the foregrip for additional support, and I tend to run my light using my thumb, but I could do another finger as well. So cable management, I use just a zip tie to run the wire and secure it to the handrail. In addition, I've added these BCM panels to kind of make the handguard a little easier to grab. Not that it was very challenging, but I wanted a certain look really. It looks cleaner, I believe, with the rail panel, but it also helped because in case you shoot a lot, the handguard will be a bit warm, and that helps a little bit on your comfort. But I do like the little texture that makes it easier to grip. For my build, I use a Aero Precision lower, which is nothing too fancy, standard 5.56-223. My Aero Precision multi-caliber. Standard, I use a BCM CMMG lower parts kit, so my safety trigger, D10 release magazine button, CMMG parts kit, very popular. You can buy that anywhere online. But on the internals, I went a little bit upgraded this time. I used a Geissele ball charging group, BCG, and I've used a Geissele SS-A trigger. I believe it's super, I found the name and I put on the link, but it's a Geissele upgrade trigger, SS-A trigger, but Geissele ball charging group. And my charging handle is a Seekins Precision, which I modified with some perforation for ready for suppression, so better gas management. Grip, again, BCM Gunfighter stock kit, which includes the grip, the foregrip, and this stock right here. This stock is a little more low profile than the B5. I've been really liking the B5 stock, which this is not one of them. They're a little wider on the cheek, so on the cheekbone when you present the firearm for holding, I think it's more balancing to have a B5. But I wanted a wolf gray setup, so I have not found a B5 gray stock yet, but this one works fine. I gotta get used to grabbing the whole piece for management. Of course, the grip has a storage case built in, and I think Bravo Company does the little open kit a little differently than the Magpul. I've been running a lot of Magpul stuff. Let's see if I open that. So that's kind of what the rifle is. How does it shoot? It's been shooting very well. I think I've only run less than 100 rounds on this one, or maybe 100 to 125. So it's really a new build. I'll need a few thousand rounds to kind of get a good assessment. However, compared to my short barrel rifle, which is pretty soft to my standards, I wanted a mid-length gas system, which makes it a little better on the recoil management. That's kind of pretty much on the build. I will put some footage of shooting this rifle that I'll post maybe on another video, but I like to build some, I don't typically build a lot, but I like to have themes, so I went with a set of Lancer magazine. They're all the magazine I'll use for this rifle mostly will be Lancer magazine. I like this dark gray looking transparent magazine, and I think it fits very well with the combo, the little theme going on. This is really the first time where I assemble an AR based on theme color coordination, but it's fun, why not do it? So there's another Lancer, the same magazine loaded with ammunition. So Lancer has a good reputation. I do like the way they release on this AR. They feel very well. This is an MTP magazine Magpul as well, so the rifle could run in multiple, you know, if it's an AR, any AR magazine will work. The Lancers tend to have they tend to work well, and I think they look good with the rifle. That's pretty much it, just short and sweet. Bravo company AR. I'm sure many of you run these longer than I have, but this is my latest build so far. I really enjoyed it. Shooting was soft, on point, accurate. I did have a Trigicon MRO when I took it to the range to sight and make sure I did a function check, but I don't have a dedicated optics for this one, so it's missing fixed sights if we decide to go that route, and a dedicated optics. So if you're still watching, I would like you to post a comment and say what red dot we should put on this rifle. I like to tend my, you know, I don't do this, I don't get paid to do this, so I'm on a budget, right? I got a family, so I keep everything on a certain budget. So I'm looking for an optics recommendation that's on the 500-600 range and below, if that. Otherwise I'll go even less than that. But if you have any suggestion, post a comment about which red dot we think will work very well with this firearm. So far I was thinking about a Trigicon MRO, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think that's the one. But I'm open for suggestion. And before I conclude, the other build I've started is this one. Aero Precision lower with the Pew 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 limited edition in filled out earth FDE color with some green, military green component from Magpul. So post a comment, let me know what we should turn this rifle into. I was thinking maybe a 6.5 XPC, maybe a dedicated 9mm upper, which we'll have to get a conversion for, or a 22, or just a fun SBR pistol, unless I turn this into an SBR rifle, unless I turn this into a pistol. So any ideas or thoughts on what you want to see, let me know, post a comment. And if you're still watching again, remember to, if you like the content, remember to give us a like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so that you'll be aware when we post a video. I try to have a video every weekend. I took a few days off last weekend, so I did not post anything. But in the meantime, stay safe. Let's keep a cool head. Cool head should prevail. Let's not overreact to situation and circumstances, and get some training. And I'll talk to you soon.